like when you, oh, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. How can you be quick to, if you're feeling an emotion, if you're feeling strongly in an emotion, how can you be quick to, calming that, and or like making that settle so that you can make a decision using
practice. You have to be consistent in that practice. You have to do it over and over again until it becomes easy. And once you have the skill and you have the practice, then it'll be a bit easier. Then it's up to you. It's your choice. It doesn't mean when you have the skill and the practice, you'll still do it. Some people choose not to do it. You understand? But it's not a one-off thing, and you have to do it over and over again, and you have to be consistent a little bit. It'll take you some time, and you have to be patient. Inshallah. Find the proper place in order to practice it properly, proper people around you, circumstances. It helps. You cannot quit smoking if you're still hanging out with all your smoker friends. It's impossible. Still go to the places they go to, you're still sitting around with them with the smoke. You won't be able to. When you are serious and you say, no one's going to help me if I don't help myself. I have to make the decision. And you say, I have to turn away a little bit from the things that pull me to that side, then that time you'll find some help coming to you. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. No, you need to have control a little bit. Because if you don't, it's the steering wheel. If you're not on it with control, if you don't control it, you let it go, someone else is going to. It's not as if by itself, no. Shaitan will take control of it. Yes?
I was just like thinking for some reason, like with myself, I've noticed when there's a situation that's more tense for me, my mind is quick to settle. My mind is like I can try and figure out and try and understand, but for some reason, like the emotion still lingers a little bit.
That's
and it's
okay.
like
That's okay. How old are you?
19.
Yeah, that's okay. That's pretty good for 19. Okay? Some people, their mind cannot even process it. Everything goes red. They go crazy. They get drunk. There's the whole thing. And Shah Effendi says, don't get drunk. Because a person who physically gets drunk, next morning he wakes up with a headache. He will wake up sober at some point. And nobody drinks that much or does things like that, and then when they recover, they say, that was so great. Everyone regrets. That is a mercy from the Lord too. We all regret. You understand? And to have regret is the first step to achieving faith. Understanding where is your shaitan and your ego and the things that you do, you must regret. You must say astaghfirullah. But a lot of people, they get drunk. And Shah Effendi says those people who drink and they get drunk, but next day they wake up, at least they say astaghfirullah. Those who are drunk with arrogance, those who are drunk with stubbornness, anger, and jealousy, if they don't wake themselves up, the fire will wake them up. And it's very difficult to wake up because it charges you, it gives you an energy, but that energy is always destructive because these are characteristics coming from shaitan. Do you understand? So in tasawwuf, it is understanding that, recognizing that, looking at it, controlling it. the dargah, you need it. That's a workshop. To be amongst the murids. To think that you are so calm, but why in this situation you're so agitated? Now you're understanding, you're going to say to your ego, there you are. You've been hiding and saying, I'm so good, I'm so patient, but there you are. Why are you behaving this way? It doesn't make sense. But everything must come out. You understand? If not, it is going to poison. It is going to poison you. So, that's okay. Let's keep going at it. Ask, think, study yourself, watch yourself, saying, I'm okay, but why is my breath like this? Interesting. Why am I clenched like this? Interesting. What is Shah Effendi saying? Watch your breath. Okay, like this, like this, like this. So more that you are doing it. You're holding up a mirror, right? And you're watching yourself, not just to look at yourself physically. Now you watch yourself, your mind and your heart. And you're trying to fix. The solutions are there. It's not so difficult. You just have to question yourself, you see. You don't submit to yourself. You don't worship yourself. You question yourself. You have doubt about yourself. You have to have that in order to become better, to reach a certainty. You have to have that. It's like, interesting. It's like this, like this. You speak to a couple of people, you open up in sohbat, you talk to people, you observe. That's how then you give more freedom to your spirit instead of giving more freedom to your ego. Acting up is not good. To have a blow up is not good. Since when? It's not good to be so emotional and then just to say things that you like, whether it's to your wife, your children, your friends. Since when? Which prophet did that? Not our holy prophet, ﷺ. Not our sheikh. Since when it's good to just because you're so angry, just rah like this? I know who did that. Your own dads used to do that, and you hated it for it. You hated them for it, right? Your father would just come home and everyone is going to look, what's his mood, right? And then why, when things are hitting us, we suddenly become so emotional and irresponsible. I even don't like that word emotional. We become so nafsani. What gives us the right? You're never going to do like that. Why? Why we need all that drama? Why we need all of that theater? Why we need all of that Bollywood? Why? Not necessary. Calm down. Especially for the men. Calm down. What happened? You still hormonal? Yeah, women, I understand. Whatever they're going through makes their head spin. But men, no. This is our example. Hazrat Ali, who is the paragon of warriors. He behaves like this. In fact, he behaves the complete opposite. Easy for us to quote and talk about Hazrat Ali, we love this. Then when the time comes, what are you doing? Do you take a step back at least? At least don't react. You want to react. Don't react yet. I'm saying don't react yet. Wait. You want to react like that? Wait a little bit. And then after that, come. You still want to react like that? Impossible. It's not good. We should be like our mashayikhs. That you are boring or this or that. The minute they enter, everyone gets happy. That's how the men should be as fathers coming back home. He's back. Not to be, how is he? A little bit. And then, what is that? What kind of power trip is that? Should not be. It doesn't mean that you don't have days where you are tired and you are hormonal and you don't need to show. If you want to show, the women are showing so much. That's their prerogative. Since when you got to show so much like this? And then later say, I'm sorry, I was just in a mood. But damage is done. You're going to fix it? You don't fix it. You just feel like it. And then that's it. Then so many times they have to deal with it for the rest of their lives. We learn nothing. We're so quick to criticize our parents, wrong this, but we're not doing it. We learn nothing. We may be punished more because we know better. Okay? So, learn. It's good. When you're young, you're trying to understand this. Keep going, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum. All right, what else is happening? Anything else? Anyone saying?